Yes, this is Mr. Controversy, and this is the infamous three-point conversion station. Keep it locked. Welcome to another edition of Inside the World of Mr. Controversy. And yes, I am your host, Mr. Controversy. Did you miss me? And let's get right to it. We're approaching the Final Four. The Final Four. And right now, we have the Villanova Wildcats going up against the Oklahoma Sooners, both ranked number 2. And then the other side of the bracket, we have the number 10. Yes, I said it. The number 10 Syracuse Orangemen going up against the number 1 ranked North Carolina Tar Heels. So we have some interesting games, and we want to see who's going to win, who's going to lose. We want all of that. Of course, the emotion, that's great. But what I want to talk about today is I mentioned this earlier, and I don't know if I mentioned it on the show, but outside the show I was talking, and I was wondering if you look at the players, and we talked a lot about the coaches. During the tournament, I asked, who was more important, the coaches or the players? Some said coaches, some said players. I say the players. Why? Yes, the coaches come up with a game plan, but players step up. Players come up to play. Players become clutch or make clutch moments or have clutch moments. Whereas the coaches, like I said, they're there to calm down, or they are there to come up with the game scheme. Of course, we get that, but it's up to the players to play. From the first game of the tournament, I'll say going up to the Final Four. But when you get to the Final Four, I think this is where the coaches are most important. Why? Because everyone's good. See, when you were playing beforehand in the tournament, let's say round 1, yes, everybody's made it, they're good, but still, players step up. I mean, it's anybody's game. People are nervous. You don't know what to expect. So yes, the players come up big. But in the Final Four and then the last championship game, I think the coaches make a big difference, because every team that's here earned their way here, and they're good. Right now, you can't consider them great because there are only 4 teams left, and they qualified. So now it's up to the coach, and the coach is to have them prepared and have them ready to play. So that's why I bring up the topic as far as Jim Boeheim. Look what he's done with Syracuse. Can he get that team ready to beat North Carolina, a number 1 seed? But with that defense and that zone pressure, we all know what Syracuse can do. So, to our topic, with Boeheim going to the Final Four, shocking everybody, where do we rank not only him, but all of these great coaches, so-called coaches that we have in NCAA? So where do we rank these coaches right now? Who's at number 1? Who's at number 2? We're going at it right now. So you know I can't do this by myself, or it wouldn't be a debate. So I had to bring my road dog, my boy. What's up, Glass? What's going on, man?
What's up, bro? How you doing, man? Thank you for having me on here, Mr. Controversy, once again. Miss you. I miss having these debates and talking sports, man. So, hey, let's go ahead and do this.
They don't know, man. We go back, man.
We go way back.
Way back. They should know this already.
Right.
So, I'm going to let you go first.
Yeah.
Right now, you can go with who's a top coach, or you can talk about the coaches. But I want to hear who's your top coach also right now.
Okay, here we go. It's, you know what, it's just so many teams to pick from, so many good, great coaches out there. But I'm gonna slip you a Mickey real quick. one you ain't gonna expect. But right now, of course, Coach K, Mike Krzyzewski over in Duke. I'm gonna be real. I hate Duke, but I respect the team. I respect what he got going on over there. You know, of course, with the tripping incident and what happened after they played the Oregon Ducks. He's human just like everybody else, but you know, other than that, with his record, his resume, you can't beat it. He won 5 national championships. He been to the Final Four 12 times, 2-time gold medalist in the Olympics as a head coach. I think 2 as an assistant. He's from the Bobby Knight coaching tree. There ain't enough to say good about him to overshadow. Well, there is a lot to say that's good about him to overshadow all the bad stuff.
Right.
Yeah, he's on that list. Tom Izzo from Michigan State. Right now, he's not my favorite coach because I picked him to go all the way to the end, and he messed up my brackets first week. But he gets the most out of his players.
Right.
You like who he got on his team. But then again, he makes it to the Final Four. He win the championships. The ones he won the championships, you could probably name one player on that team that just pops out of your head. Everybody else just role players, you know. So
exactly.
He gets the most out of his team. Jim Boeheim, just think he missed 9 games this year off a suspension. I think it's because of scholastic problems or people cheating, put it like that.
Yeah.
But look where he at now. He was his team. People didn't even think his team should have been in the Final Four in the NCAA tournament. But look where he had a 10th ranked team that's never been done, making it to the Final Four. I think it's the 4th time a double-digit team made it to the Final Four. So you gotta give him kudos for what he's doing out there in Syracuse. Those my 3 solids, and I know we're doing the top 5. I gotta give you my up and coming.
Okay, yeah, you ain't gotta get who.
Okay, so here my up and coming coaches. Kevin Ollie at UConn. He just won a championship. I think it was his first season being there, first or second season being head coach of UConn. He's a UConn disciple. He played there, won the championship there. Jim Calhoun did do justice and teach them how to coach, and it shows right now. Shaka Smart. I mean, he came to see him playing, coaching at VCU, and I think he did the right thing, leaving VCU, taking that Texas job. And if it wasn't for that Hail Mary last second shot against I can't remember the team they would have advanced. I can't remember the team that beat them at the last minute. And my last one is Coach Jim Larinaga for Miami.
Mm-hmm.
He used to, if anybody remember, he used to coach George Mason. He brought them to the Final Four years back. Now he coaching Miami, the Miami Hurricanes, and got them up and going. So those are my top coaches right now I can think of. That's in the NCAA.
All right, and I agree with you. You know, I'm with you when it comes to that. But when I'm thinking of my coaches, I'm thinking of my top coach is Izzo. I think Izzo is the best coach right now. I think he's better than Coach K. Everybody. I like Coach K. But the thing is, I mean, I really don't. But, well, you know what? I like him. I hate Duke. But the thing about Coach K is, as great as he is, Coach K has always had the best players, you know, or he's had them for a long time. And he kind of dipped for a while, you know, I think in the mid-2000s, whatever. He didn't have the number 1 players, you know, but even up until now, Kentucky and, you know, wherever Calipari was, he was getting them. But he's always has a great players. Now, most coaches can't coach great players. So that's big, you know. But as of right now, I have Izzo. My number 2, I have Ali. I have Kevin Ollie because I think he gets the most out of his players besides Izzo. And no way they were supposed to win that first championship that he won. And that was his second or third year, I think. So they weren't supposed to win that. Then I have Coach K. Coach K, then I have Boeheim, then I have Roy Williams, I love Shaka.
Mm-hmm.
I love Shaka, but we're looking at Roy Williams. I think Bill Self, he's up there. Bill Self can't finish. He never finishes. So, and then Calipari, I don't think he's a head coach as far as getting the best out of his players. I just think he knows how to manage egos. So that's why I have Izzo, because Izzo, like you stated, you name the players that he's had and in Michigan State, when they won the championship, his only Final Four championship, they had who highlighted that? It was Bateen Cleaves, and then they had what's my guy?
Yeah, the Flintstones.
Mo Peterson. Mo Pete was there.
Right.
What did Mo Pete do? Nothing. I mean, he was the only one that lasted from that team in the league. Because Mateen, he didn't do anything.
Right.
So I agree with you, man. I think it's Izzo. You have to go Izzo.
I don't know. So did you pick Calipari?
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure I heard you say Calipari. And I was like, listening to what you was saying. You can't pick Calipari because he always got how he gets his players. We don't know yet. I know your name, Mr. Controversy. There's a controversy I can pull out on that situation, but it is what it is. He gets the top-notch players some way somehow. I can't go with you. You know what? When we pick our top five, and you know me, I can't rank them. I have them sitting at the table. So I could agree with everybody that you said making that list. You had Ali, Boeheim, Coach K, Izzo. And I think we both on the same page. To me, in order to be a coach, you got to be a leader of men, especially when it comes to the college game.
Right.
All them individuals right there are leaders of men. Roy Williams, Bill Self, I gotta give him credit. He might be my honorable mention, but this man just can't get out of the second round for some reason. And he has talent coming there every year. So I can't knock the man because he does do a great job. And it's like either your cup is half full or your cup is half empty when it comes to Bill Self. Would you rather be disappointed in the tournament, or would you rather not be in the tournament? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Always number one ranking, number two ranking, and some people are satisfied with that. At least we made it to the tournament. We ranked up there.
Right.
But yeah, I agree with everything that you listed out there.
So what about Roy Williams? Do you think Roy Williams should be in that top five? I mentioned him, but I didn't say top five. And of course, this is mine. This is yours.
Right.
But does Roy Williams fit in that top five? Like, can we say that? I mean, he has talent, and it was to me the year that he won. I didn't think he deserved to win.
Right. Roy Williams, he is a great coach. He might be in the top 10. Might be in the top 10. But it's like he's inconsistent. From the way. Okay, I put it to you like this. Even this year, his time management at the beginning of the year sucked.
Right.
At the beginning of the year, North Carolina wasn't playing great basketball. They got it together in the middle of the season, started putting out their wins. So, I'm not saying he's not a good coach, but he's not a great coach, but he is a good coach.
You don't consider him great?
No, I don't consider him great, man. When you say Roy Williams, I'm like, yeah, he all right. You know how Jay-Z said, he all right, but he ain't real.
Wow. I
can't put Roy. I mean, there's a lot of. Now we talking about right now.
We talking about right now. Let's talk right now.
He's in the top 10. He's in the top 10.
But he has to be in the top 10 because there's no one else. Like I said, we might be missing a few, but from everybody we named, that's basically it. Of course.
Man, Boeheim, Coach K, Izzo, Ali, Smart. I picked Larinaga.
Well, that's right. And then we said Self, Roy Williams.
Right. You said Roy Williams.
I'm saying, but as a whole.
In the top 10, I'll put him in there.
Yeah, but for the most part, I'm trying to think. I might be missing somebody. Hey, we are. Hey, forgive us. But maybe they're not name mentioning. Maybe we shouldn't mention their name. But if we are, we probably are because we always miss someone. But I'm just saying, right now, I think Izzo is top, but I believe, let's get on Shaka. If Shaka, this is Shaka's first year in Texas. So we're still not really getting to see his recruit and his recruiting. Who we're missing? We're missing someone?
Oh, his name is right there. The head coach for Wichita State. I got to put him up in there.
I know you're talking about.
I got to put him up in there.
Yeah. We got to put him up. Yeah.
And you got to. Oh my gosh! Sorry for not getting these names off. Indiana coach. He's honorable mention, but I would have to put the Wichita State coach up in there. Yeah.
True. So, but with Shaka, I want to get on Shaka.
Okay.
Once he start recruiting, once he really gets a chance to recruit, do you think he will be top 3? Do you think he will make it? Forget that. Do you think that he will get to the Final Four each of those years? Say the next 5 years, he get at least 2.
Shoot, next 3 years, he'll be up there.
I
think he was doing damage at VCU. Now you got the Texas Longhorn and that program behind you to work. You got the Texas Longhorn on your letterhead.
Right.
When you come visit schools, don't be shocked if the Texas Longhorn basketball team supersedes the football team in the next 3 years. So yeah, Shaka Smart will be in the Final Four in the next 3 years. I almost guarantee that. And
I agree. And I think because what Shaka has is Shaka knows how to coach, but he knows how to enthuse. He knows how to get his guys riled up.
Right.
He knows what buttons to push. We look at it when you think of college coaches. In the era we grew up in, most college coaches, dressed in suits. They're not as demonstrative, except for Bobby Knight, But Bobby Knight is only like that when he's hollering at his players or referees, But he's not that type of guy or any of those guys were the type where Boeheim, but he a little bit. But the only coach that I think that comes close is maybe John Thompson. He was the one that you saw Georgetown's personality through him, But for the most of the other coaches, it wasn't like that.
Right.
Now, you look at Shaka. Shaka's that type of coach where they have his personality. Think about all of those teams at VCU when he was there, when they were winning and hustling, exciting, frantic. That's Shaka Smart.
Right.
He does, and I think right now, and I think Ali is has a more calmer demeanor, but Ali is that type where they show Ali's personality to the team. Just the way he is, the way he coaches that team, the way he's confident, and he's really attentive on coaching and teaching his players, not just, and I know personally, not just basketball, but life.
Right.
So,
exactly.
And I think right there, when you have the old coaches, we didn't have all 3. As far as now, coaches, they taught you life, they taught you how to be man, and they taught you the game of basketball. The only part was missing was the Pete Carroll, effect. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're gonna get you riled up. I'm with you all. We win. I'm jumping on you all, and that his personality is shown through his players. And I think that's why Shaka will always be great. He's going to be great. Year to come.
I totally agree with you. I think we've come to the conclusion that to be a great coach in the NCAA, you got to be a leader of men. And I hate taking Stephen A. Smith line, but you got to be a leader of men. Whereas you don't have the best players out there, but the players that you have will run through walls for you. You just tell them, and they'll do that. Those are the kind of players that you want. Everybody. And just to give you an example of what we consider not an NCAA coach. What's his name? Ben Simmons. Is that the player from LSU? Yeah. I mean, to me, I don't know. I don't even know the coach. I don't even care to know the coach at LSU. But you supposedly had the best player on your team,
right?
And you can't make sure he goes to class. I don't care if he is the one that done. Right. You have to make sure he goes to class. He could have. I mean, he wasn't participating in the John Wooden Award because he didn't go to class. He's nonchalant, and I personally don't see nothing in Ben Simmons. You know, I just
stop it. What, you don't see nothing in Ben Simmons?
Man, you know what? He got to let me put you like this. He has the talent to go to the next level, but his mindset.
He's a freshman,
dude. Man, okay. So is Brandon. So does Brandon Ingram at Duke, and I will put Brandon Ingram at Duke before I put Simmons.
Hold on, but you stated you just stated. Look at who's coaching Ingram. You have Coach K. You know, Coach K know how to manage egos, know how to get them right. Just think about all of the knuckleheads that came from Duke with Coach K. When he was there, they were, you know, good. They were on point. But just think if they would have went somewhere else. I can't see. I'm trying to think. Who was the last? Like Jabari Parker. Mm-hmm. As great as Jabari Parker is, if he was somewhere else, I don't think he would have came out with a level head. Like he, you know, and he was tripping. You know what I'm saying? And you saw it coming out when he was ready to fight people when he was in Milwaukee and, you know, his rookie year and stuff like that. But I'm saying,
Jabari Parker?
Yeah, you know.
I thought it was Okafor.
I mean, Okafor. I'm tripping.
Okay,
Okafor. I'm sorry. Okafor. Okafor was ready to fight people when he was in Philly. Yeah, no.
Right.
You wouldn't see that in Duke. You know that you didn't see that part in Duke. Mm-hmm. You know, he seemed level-headed. It seemed like he was a good guy. But then when he goes away from Coach K, look how he's acting. So what I'm saying is, if Ben Simmons was under Coach K or under Roy Williams, or under a Kevin Izzo, totally different player and totally different person at that.
Okay, I got that. I guess that's my whole point. Your college years, even though it might even be 1 year, is very almost like a child. Mm-hmm. You don't want them to soak up the wrong knowledge that you want to put out there, because to me he's not going to be. I understand he's a talented player, but I would not pick him number one for a simple fact. His head ain't right. His head he's not thinking in the long term. He's not thinking as I know he's 18, 19, but he's not thinking as an adult. So you tell me what you seen at LSU, his demeanor, his nonchalant attitude about everything, and not going to class. This individual is going to a team that suck, whether it's Philadelphia, Lakers. I can't remember who else is down at the bottom of the list. So you mean to tell me you're gonna have somebody that don't know what he's doing mentally on the team that's gonna suck? That's gonna be bad news right there. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't pick him number one. I would pick Brandon Ingram before I'll pick Simmons. Just for the simple fact, I know what I'm getting. I basically know what I'm getting. I know everything changes once you get in the NBA. So, okay, so you gonna trust Ben Simmons with millions of dollars? What you just seen?
The only reason why, because his father, you know, was his father. You know what? I don't know, because I know his father played. His father played, and let's think about it. Let's be real. Mm-hmm. When most basketball players, fathers play in the league, like a Kobe Bryant, like a Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, they turn out to be good, and then pretty much they already know what to expect when it comes to the, you know, league. Kobe just messed up because he was trying to be something who he wasn't. That was it. But other than that, most of these players play well and they do well. So that's why I say, and then he went to LSU because I think his uncle or godfather was like one of the coaches or something like that. So, yeah. I mean, he knows basketball.
Knowing basketball and pursuing greatness are two different things. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? I digress. We moving off the subject. We supposed to be talking about coaches. We talking about players. But you know what? As always, when it comes to me, you, and these shows, we gonna come back to this episode.
So I'll say we're gonna end it like this then.
Okay.
So we named the top 5. of all time. I mean, of right now.
Current.
I want you to name your top 5. And this is at the top of the head, y'all. So we didn't plan this. I'm letting everybody know we didn't plan this. So Glass, top 5 of all time.
Okay. You know what? Mostly, this is the only one I picked that I have not seen, but I got to give him credit just for what he's done. You got John Wooden, the Wizard of Westwood, 10 national championships, 7 in a row. I think 12 Final Fours. You just got, I said it, Bobby Knight, the general. He got the second all-time winningest record. I think it was 902 wins, 3 national championships, 5 Final Fours. Next, they sitting at the table. I'm not ranking them. Next is Coach K, disciple of Bobby Knight. Of course, he's still active. He's the number one in wins. 1,043, 5 national championships, 12 Final Fours, 2-time gold medal winner, and I think Bobby Knight won 1 gold medal in the Olympics. Next up is Dean Smith from North Carolina. 36 years there. He changed the whole atmosphere and the way we played with the 4 corners. He accumulated 879 wins, 11 Final Fours. I can't remember how many championships, but 2 championships. And last but not least, I don't think he get the recognition because he coaches the women's game and he's current now. Gino Auriemma. Come on, you got to give that man some credit. I know women's basketball.
Right. Yeah. He's a great coach. I'm tired of all that.
Go ahead.
Okay, but NCAA man. But Gino's up there. I think Gino's the best.
I don't
say you don't care.
Man, but dude, Auriemma doing the damn thing.
You're right. I agree.
10 times 9 in a row, 7 in a row.
Crazy like that.
Something crazy. So yeah, man, I hear what you said, but yeah, he supersedes everybody in the men's, man.
I get you. I'm not mad at you for that. So, and I can pick it off of what you said. No explanation. John Wooden, Coach K, Bobby Knight. See, I gotta put Izzo in there.
That's your list. This is your opinion.
Right. I put Izzo.
Okay.
And I'm missing. I said Wooden, Coach K, Bobby Knight. Oh, and John Thompson. I know people say, "What about Dean Smith?" Like I've said before, and we're gonna talk about this on another show because I know we can go back and forth for this.
Right.
To me, Dean Smith, as great as he was, I still think he was a tad bit overrated because Dean had the best players, bar none. You look at his players and talk about the NBA, it's a wrap. So I have John Thompson over Dean. I think Dean is 6 though, but I have Dean. I have John Thompson. So that's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to wrap it up. So Glass, let everyone know where they can find you and follow you, sir.
Hey man, I love doing this with you, going back and forth, man. This is what I'm talking about when it's debating sports talking. Anyway, I'm Glass from Get With It Sports, a place where you get your sports with a little swag. You can follow me here on YouTube at Get With It Sports 2. That's number 2. You can follow me on Blab. That's the new thing. I'm gonna get you hooked up on Blab, bruh. You can follow me on Blab where you can interact with us live. Search Get With It Sports. Follow me on Twitter at Get With It Sports, Facebook at Get With It Sports. And you got any comments, questions, or want me to be on your show, you can email me at getwithitsports2. That's number 2 at gmail.com.
Yes, and you all know you're watching the channel right now, the 3-Point Conversion YouTube channel. And also check us out on Spreaker Radio. The podcast station is the 3-Point Conversion station. Also check out the website, the 3pointconversion.com website. And make sure you check out Mr. Controversy 21 on Twitter. And also check out the Facebook page, the 3-Point Conversion. So once again, it's Mr. Controversy here with my man Glass. You're inside the world of Mr. Controversy, and we'll be back next week. Until then, will you miss me? I'm out.